Everybody, welcome back to the first time. I don't know how to enter this. Welcome to Chaos and Crits. This is a
Welcome
series
to our
where,
new session.
yeah, this is where a new series where Jason and I will be duoing. I don't know what a better way of saying this is. Basically, I
Just a
will
small,
be,
small session.
yeah, just a little fun little duo thing that we got going on. We are
Get to do whatever we want.
Yeah. We are using a past character that has been abandoned by others, but Jason wanted to bring his character back, and I did too because I like the character. So we're gonna bring back Cucrelio, the demigod of shadows, I believe, or darkness, or something.
Yeah.
Shadows or darkness, one or the other.
I don't know if it'd be in my character sheet.
It's the opposite of whatever your dad is, because your dad is the other god. But
He is 6 foot, 200 pounds of pure mass.
but yeah, so we are bringing back good old Cucrelio, Cuck for short. And we are kind of picking back up where we were in Divine Journey. So we will be using a couple things from there. But yeah, so just kind of recapping where we were at in Divine Journey. We just finished up that little wedding ambush thing that happened with little shadow soldiers. We never saw the Shadowmancer, Necromancer, whatever you want to call him, in that instance, I guess. We just saw his soldiers, and then when afterwards, walking around town, Cuck did his little cool superhero thing, showed off the little kid, gave him a dagger, and then we had to settle like a tormented soul type of thing. So I think the gang was running around town trying to bury the body while the wraith or whatever that's been summoned from the body was on the other side of town, basically. So the wraith was just following his body around, looking at it. And so the plan was for basically everyone to go to the opposite side of town, wait for the ghost ghoul wraith thing to catch up to it, and then run back to the other side of town, bury the body, and let it be. But then I believe Velius remembers that he has the banish spell, I think. And so I think that was the plan that Jack was going to go with. So we're just going to go with that, and the banish spell is cast, and we kind of end things there with that storyline. So banishment's cast, the soul disappears, the gang is together, and then I'm going to need a perception check from Cucurelio as something happens soon after.
Give me 1 second. I'm just rearranging my screen real quick. Gotta have your stream pulled up too. What was it?
Just a perception check.
Ooh, we're starting off
Nice.
strong today.
You are indeed very good.
What town was it you said we were in? Sorry.
You guys should be in the capital of Vloutstead, I believe. So down here in the middle of the map. You guys should be here for the wedding. 1 second, I need to verify my thing.
Yeah. I thought you were talking to the stream when you started recapping, so I got the second half of it.
You're good.
I heard from the Wraith on, basically.
It was for everybody. But yeah. So yeah, pick up there. You roll your perception check, and you will notice the shadowy hooded figure approaching you as they begin to chant spells. Why don't you go ahead and roll me into initiative as you challenge him to initiative offs.
Right off the bat, dude?
Right off the bat. 20 plus 3. Ooh! You will get to go first. They are pretty far away from you. Maybe about 60 to 80 feet. So that's probably within your movement range. With your dashes and all that stuff, maybe? You might not be able to attack is the main issue.
Question before I move to, who were these hooded people to us?
This one appears to be maybe the necromancer that you were familiar with in the past.
Okay. So I would recognize maybe this person, or are they hooded before? It's just like a hooded figure kind of.
Yeah, you've seen the hooded figure before. I think when we were digging in the ley lines and there was skeletons digging and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And they are clearly casting a spell.
And we are in the shadow, or we're in the castle.
You guys are right outside of the the capital. So you guys are you guys are outside the walls. You were trying to bury a body, basically.
Gotcha. And last question before I do some, I guess. Do I still have the other 3 people in the party, or is it just me at this point? I know you said Jack cast a spell, or Velius cast a spell.
Village cast a spell, and then this is happening pretty much right after. And you can yell out to them to alert them, but you are clearly the first one that notices, and yeah.
I don't think any of my abilities really help here.
I don't know if you'd be able to attack. You can probably alert the gang, but it is like a bit of a...
The gang's dead to me. We're fighting for ourselves here. So it's about 60 feet away from them. I guess I'll just. Is there trees or anything by like where we're burying the body?
Yeah, I think you guys were planning on burying it underneath a tree, so there's a tree right there.
Okay, I will. And okay, I'm asking a million questions, but I'm trying to get like a view of this. What time of day is it? Is it
sun's
morning,
going down. Afternoon.
Sun's going down, so it's shadow a little harder to see.
Yeah.
I will try and run to the closest tree that has a fairly decent shadow that's like in line with the like sun dropping, but also kind of where this hooded figure might lose line of sight with me.
Okay.
And I don't know if it would apply in here, but I have the skulker where I'm an expert at like hiding in the shadows, so maybe it would give me like an advantage on like a stealth check or something.
Sure. Yeah, you can take the hide action if that's what you're trying to do, or are you trying to do this as a bonus action, or what's your plan here? Like what are you doing to hide, basically?
Well, with cunning action, I would get hide regardless because it's an extra bonus action each turn. Since we're in initiative, so I could hide, but I would say like Skulker might give me advantage on that hide action, or like an advantage for maybe like a stealth check if I need to make one.
You can try hide when you're lightly obscured. You're hidden from a creature.
I got that every turn.
Yeah, this is basically like your hide check. So this would be your bonus action. If you would like to do that, you can, or you can use it as your normal action. But yeah, so you can hide here as your bonus action.
Basically, maybe do a little combo here. Maybe try and. You're saying hide would be a bonus action. Well, it's an extra bonus action on top of my bonus action.
This takes the place of your bonus action.
This takes the bonus action? Okay.
Yeah.
Can my action then be to first... wait. Oh, that would use cunning action.
To get there and attack, you'd have to use cunning action.
I'm not trying to attack. So basically, I'm going to use my action to... Well, that takes my bonus action. I'll use my... That's the wrong thing I just did. Close and score. You can follow.
Gotta reveal.
There's one that makes me climb faster. I forgot. I can't find it right now.
Second story work.
Second story work. Yes. So okay, it doesn't take my bonus action then. So I'll use second story work. I'm killing the chat here. To try and climb this tree a little bit on the obscured side from the hooded figure, and then use my cunning action to try and hide as well as an action or bonus action.
Alright, so your second story working basically makes you climb faster than normal.
So like my action will be using second story work to climb, and then my bonus action will be to hide.
Okay, so you climb up into the tree, you hide. Go ahead and just make me a stealth roll.
Okay. That was a lot of words just to do that.
And that's basically the end of your turn.
Yes. Ooh.
For the sake of it, we'll say that you yell it to the group. That
I would assume they see me like kind of running and like jumping into action a little bit. Plus, Velius cast a spell like 5 seconds before I started to move, so it's like I feel like we're kind of on high alert.
Sort of. The Wraith thing wasn't like too big of a problem, I think, in the past. It was more of like settling the soul type of thing. But yeah, he was casting the thing to like get rid of like the minor nuisance of a problem that you guys had. And then
gotcha.
This guy.
Then this happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. He will finish chanting his spell, and you'll see a few separate little portals pop up. You rolled really good on your stealth. This is where we might have a problem with this.
Oh boy.
But we get a nat 20, so we don't need to worry about it. Yeah. So, what we got? Four little portals open up. Little like fissures in the prime material plane, like in the air, and five little tentacles will come out grabbing, or four tentacles will come out grabbing each and every one of you. You can go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. It's a DC 17.
I had some.
That's for evasion. It's not going to apply here. Maybe I have a bonus thing?
That's what I was just trying to see.
But you just got evasion, which is like for AoE attacks.
Yeah, this is an attack. It's more of like a grapple kind of thing.
Yep.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Nice.
Rolling hot tonight.
You can dodge inside the tree.
So they still saw me, even though I guess they rolled nat 20, right?
Yeah.
So defeated. Okay.
20. So yeah, the tentacle will reach out for you. You can dodge it. The other three of them, pots included, will get wrapped up by these tentacles and pulled in, or beginning to get pulled in. And then we will cut to their turn, see if they can break out. Nope. And they'll begin to get dragged into their portals. You'll see them slowly get dragged. Potts is screaming a little bit. He doesn't know if he should jump off or if he should just stay with Ryan or what. And they'll slowly get dragged in there. It'll be back to your turn.
Okay, well, shit. And there's four tentacles. Is the one on me still trying to grab me, or is that just kind of disappear? Okay.
It's actively engaged.
But I actively get away from that too. And it seems like this is the spell that the necromancer cast to summon this.
Correct.
Okay. I will. Does he seem very focused on the spell, or is it like a cantrip where he just says it and it's cast? Is he like actively trying to say keep focused to keep this going?
Looks like you finished chanting the spell and then this happened. So maybe it's concentration. It might not be. You're not sure.
I'll try because I can't shoot all of their tentacles or even hit them all in time. So I will try to. Okay. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Cloak of Darkness. What does that do again?
When you open up your cloak, like a little, like you flash someone, basically.
Okay.
You'll put out like a certain amount of square footage of darkness, like in a cloud. So if you're inside of a building, it'll go around corners and stuff like that.
Okay, so just like a little smoke screen.
Yeah, if you're out in like a vicinity like this, I can't remember if it was a 30-foot or 60-foot radius or whatever. But
I remember this now, yeah, because I pissed off everyone when I would use that. Magical shoes.
You wrote down magical shoes.
Yeah. Isn't that like where I could jump higher and like I didn't take fall damage or something?
I believe so. Yeah, it was like the boots of spring striding or something.
And I don't think it's pertinent, but poop dagger.
I think you just dipped a dagger in poop when you guys were locked in jail.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will try to shoot the necromancer to try and cut his concentration with my short bow. Then.
Okay.
Would I have? Is he actively seeing me? I guess because of these tentacles. Then, so I want to have stealth.
Yeah, he saw you.
Perception. So no sneak attack.
Good. Yep.
Ooh.
Nice hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You'll see the arrow. Go ahead.
This is the campaign where the crit damage is bugged, though, so I think it should just be a 6.
Oh.
Remember, it makes all my rolls green.
Yes.
Because it would have been a 28, I believe.
Yeah. It's like anything greater than 0. But yeah, it is just a 15. Damn, there's so much fucking modifiers. Yeah, so just 6 damage. Also the max damage. Nice.
Does it cut his concentration, or is he still the tentacles are actively pulling people? Or I guess it's not his turn yet, but
well, they'd roll. I haven't decided this is a custom spell, so I don't know if it's gonna be concentration or not. Probably should be. But he'll roll a 13 on his con check, so I don't know if that's a pass. I'm pretty sure it's a pass. I think it's just more than the damage that they take. Constitution check 5e. Attempt to push beyond. tentacles.
I got another one for you once you're done.
Good.
Climbing this tree, how far away does that make me from him now? Maybe like 45 feet.
Sorry, what?
Go in and climb this tree. It's like maybe like 15 feet I moved for that or something, so I'm still like probably 45 feet from him. Or how far are you saying I am from him?
You're pretty much right next to the tree, so you're still about like 60 feet.
Oh, okay, I didn't really move too far.
Nah.
Gotcha.
Concentration time, concentration checks. Yeah, it's just 10. So yeah, they'll keep it up. They roll 13.
Okay.
So we're good on the concentration if it's concentration. And then what are they gonna go for you?
Okay. Another question.
Go ahead.
How far away are these tentacles from the necromancer? How many feet? Because that can make me be able to use sneak attack.
The tentacles from you, or from
the necromancer, from my target. Because there's a clause in sneak attack.
Would you attack? You attacked the necromancer. Or you attacked the tentacle. I totally forgot.
The necromancer. I was trying to break his concentration.
That's right.
But there's a clause in sneak attack where you don't need.
It needs to be an ally or a threatening character.
You don't need advantage on attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, enemy of the target.
That enemy.
Is it?
Yeah, my target. Oh, enemy of. I see what you're saying. Okay.
So your ally would need to be within.
I thought I had a fucking loophole there.
But no,
lawyer pants on.
All the tentacles are by you guys. The necromancer from chat, whatever, is like as far away as possible.
Gotcha.
The necromancer will begin chanting another spell. For sake of continuity, it's not a concentration spell for the first one. And then they are going to cast Hold Person on you. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
Wisdom's my worst stat.
Oh my god.
I'm meter beat, right?
It's a nat 20, so it's not a pass.
Ooh, by the fucking skin of my teeth, dude.
That was literally the only way you're passing. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
-3, that's wild.
Yeah, it's it's bad. My wisdom's 5.
Then you will feel the little tenseness of your muscles for a second, and then you'll shake it off. The tentacle will reach out one more time to grab you. Dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
You gotta chill, man. Oof.
Easy pass for you.
They ain't getting me.
At this time, the other 3, including Potts, will get pulled into their voids, and you'll lose sight of them.
It's nice knowing them, I guess.
Back to your turn.
Other 3, including, so all 4 of them are in.
Yep.
Okay. Well, fuck me, I guess. This tree's not working out because it's not really hiding me. So normal movement's 30 feet, right? So I'd have to like dash if I wanted to get in range of him for a melee. Would you say it's an action just dropping from the tree?
No, it's part of your movement.
Okay. All right. How much would that take? Enough for me to still dash to him?
Dash would be like the bonus action thing.
Yeah. So I should be fine to like basically jump down, cutting action to dash to him and then attack.
Yeah, I will say it's like half, whatever. So you said you climbed up like 15 feet or something like that. So like 7 feet will drop down until I have another like 53 feet of movement or whatever.
Okay, yeah. I'll basically drop down, cunning action, dash for bonus action, and then I will try what rapier's 1d8 plus 5. Would you say if I used the poop dagger, I would get a poison advantage?
No.
I won't use the dagger.
I think you already used it. You might have picked it back up.
Yeah, it's in my inventory, but this is way old inventory, so God knows.
I'm pretty sure you used it in like the big fight, but you might have just.
I might have just thrown it at somebody or something.
Yeah.
Are the tentacles that grab them already back in that portal or whatever it is, or are the bases still kind of like sticking out of the ground?
They're in the portal. They came from the portal and they're inside the portal.
Okay, so those are gone. It's just the portal there.
You just see a
and the
little black
necromancer.
void. Yep.
Okay. I will just try and rapier the necromancer then.
All right, go ahead.
I'm assuming I'm just kind of face to face with him.
Yeah, rolled hit. 12 was going to be a miss.
Yep.
Then you should have second attack, I believe. That might be a bonus action.
I'm only proficient in
Rogue second attack.
simple weapons, crossbows, long swords, rapier. I don't have two hand.
Rogues do not ever get multiple attack rolls with their action regardless of level. Oh. That's dumb. Rogues are super bad.
Rogues are nerfed.
Okay, yeah, it's just a miss. Okay.
We saying I'm full HP, or am I at the 14?
It should be like 48 or something like that.
Okay, I just want to make sure that was correct.
Yeah, the token's not correct, but your character sheet should be correct.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a little bit of a pickle I'm in here.
Yep. But now that there's less people here, it's easier for me to put you to sleep.
What the fuck up?
Let's see.
I'll hit that 17 4 times in a row if I need to.
We're gonna cast this at 3rd level, so it'll be.
Oh, fuck yourself, dude.
It's an additional 98. Oh, just for because we're OP. R slash space.
You're a dick.
9d8. All right, I just have to beat what 48.
Yeah.
Oh! Fuck.
That doesn't feel good.
Damn, that's actually a lot of high rolls too. Fuck.
Saying I'm down to 7 HP?
No. This is to put you to sleep. It'll fail.
Oh, okay. So I passed that. Essentially.
Yeah, I guess I should have known your higher level. It's all right. 3rd level spot.
It's all right.
Gone. We'll get you with the wisdom saving throw next. All right, your turn.
I'll hit that 17 every time, man.
You won't.
I guess so. He didn't cast a spell. Or I guess that was a spell.
He cast a spell, finished chanting. You feel like the little thing hit you, and you're like, okay, and then you just shake it off, and you're good.
When he's casting these, so these are these focus spells or these cantrips? Because I know one you said was kind of maybe concentration.
He's burning materials, but this different. Cuck's also not gonna really understand all this, anyways.
Well, basically, I'm saying, would he be looking at me? Like, is he like looking at me to try and guide this kind of stuff to me, or is it just like he casts it towards a target? I'm trying to open the cloak for like a smoke screen to stop the spells.
The issue is once you open it, you can't see either.
Yeah, but that's better than him just OP spelling me to death or to sleep.
True.
And I know I'm within like 5 feet of him, so I can just open it and swing wildly.
Sure. This one seems like it's targeted, I guess is the best way of saying it. Like he was looking at you when he casted it.
Okay. And that would make sense for how Cuck would understand it.
Yeah. Also, while you're this close up and personal, why don't you go ahead and make me a charisma check?
Oh. Trying to get down and dirty with this guy? Charisma.
All right. I want you to go ahead and decide what you're going to do, and I will explain what the charisma check was for as you're deciding your action.
I don't like that. I wish I knew what it was before I do what I'm going to do, because he could just be a good guy that's misunderstood, you know?
Sure.
I think I'm going to go ahead with what I said.
Smoke screen and...
Is it opening the cloak, or is it just kind of like touching it to activate it?
It's flashing, basically. You flared open like little wings.
Oh, fuck yeah. I guess I have armor on, so I wouldn't just be like totally flashing him. It sucks. We'll change that in the future.
Look, my
I will flash him and use the rapier. Before I flash, I'll kind of, I guess, just take like a quick mental note. I can use bonus action for it if I need to like take note of where he's standing, where I'm standing, like kind of my environment there, and then just slash towards his, I guess, torso with the rapier.
I don't remember if the cloak was an action or a bonus action. Do you remember?
No.
This can be way back in the notes. Bonus action seems nice, but it is a pretty strong item. Where the wolves call home. Where's Divine Journey? It's been so long. It's got by 2002, right? 22? Featuring
I think it was 21.
Vegas Hacks. 6. Base new notes. People attending dusk. Regions lines. Where the wolves.
Oh, I could have uncanny dodged his spell too to have that.
It wasn't damage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It targets a certain amount of hit points, basically. And so
That's
if you
crazy.
if you're under 41 HP, or basically a group, an area around, so it hits a certain area, it'll attack lowest HP first, but you're the only one here now, right? So
That's
if you're
really
under
OP for like a single target though.
well, it's yeah, but he burned a 3rd level spell to do it.
Yeah. But it's just I just hadn't seen that spell before.
It's sleep. It's a sleep spell. It's a level 1 spell.
Oh, so it's just level 3 made it the 9d8 basically.
Yeah, I gave it
like
almost twice as much.
3 or 4d8
Yeah,
before.
normal would be almost 20 HP though. But when you have like 3 targets, that's like all 3 targets, right?
Yeah.
So it's really strong for a slow spell. Alright, Shadow Cloak, Camilla Dream, Carpet, Belius, Gypsy Bag, Giuseppe, Boots, Wizard College, Idiom, Town. God, there's so many notes here.
My problem is all my notes got deleted when I reset my computer.
Brother John, Mushrooms, Church, Father Grisham. I am not seeing. Oh, there was a dragon in this. You're right. I forgot about that.
I was gonna say I thought it was when we saw. Is his name Idiom? It's not Wave. That's
The dragon was at the wedding.
okay.
It was a
We fought it. I thought it was like we talked to it.
It was a shadow
I
dragon.
thought
No, you
talked to him.
You talked to the shadow dragon.
Or sorry, it's Ryan.
You talked to the actual shadow dragon, like in your blast campaign, like your current campaign.
Okay.
I'm not seeing the shadow cloak. Let's go ahead with bonus action. You can attack first and then do the bonus action, just for like the sake of it. So go ahead and roll first.
Okay. And we can change it to an action if it turns out to be too OP or something.
We'll see. Bonus action's fun. 16 will hit.
So he's got like a 15 or so.
9 damage.
Just a 9.
Alright, notating. 9 damage. Alright, and then bonus action, cloak opening. As you strike with your rapier, let's say the hood kind of bounces back just a little bit on the necromancer. And you'll recognize the face as you open your cloak as Wave Rodney.
That bitch.
Archmage, Wave Rodney, Baron Rodney.
We had thoughts that he was evil back when he became or not maybe evil, but we got like very wary of him once he took like control of being like the Archmage and everything, where he was like kind of
other
searching
Archmage
for power.
Died, right? Other Archmage died.
Yeah. Well, it was like but his ascent was like very very quick, and he got like he was raising an army, wasn't he? Basically, like he was like training other.
He started a wizard college on this little peninsula here.
That we thought might have been like an army for him to take over.
His town was here. Your first encounter with skeletons was here.
Okay.
So here.
Yeah, so we were already. Cuck would be kind of wary of him. Yeah. Seeing his face.
So, college is here. His town is here. The ley line is like right there. That's where the skeletons were digging up. And yeah.
I guess when I see his face, can I kind of let out like a
you bitch
sitcom-esque? No, like a like a sitcom-esque, just a little gasp, like it's like a soundboard almost.
Yeah, you can.
That's what I'll do. Bonus action.
Based. And
I'll point a finger at him. Just be like.
You'll hear some steps as you open the cloak and the shadows come up. So he's moving.
sorry, the shadows come up.
As you release the shadows in the little radius around you guys, you'll hear footsteps like he is moving.
Okay. Being that, so are we still like retconning that I'm like a demigod-ish, like of shadows or whatever the fuck I am?
I mean, that's the plot here. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure how this tied into like the new campaign. So would I don't have much practice with this cloak. I've only used it probably like, it might be like the second or third time I've used it.
Yep.
But being that I am the son of the mother or father of the god of shadows,
Darkness or shadows. Yep.
Whatever. Basically, like a scenario that I'm kind of in right now. And I do have Skulker or whatever that helps me. Not really. It helps for hiding or whatever, but
I think you have dark vision because you're half elf, right, or no? I think you already technically have dark vision.
I am half elf,
but this is magical darkness. It is a different thing. True sight.
But I'm saying, would I just be kind of like comfortable enough in shadows or darkness like this that I would be able to kind of echolocate those steps or just like a general direction which way he's moving?
We'll say you can use it like a bonus action to get like a little perception check to see or something like that.
I guess I could just take perception. That makes a lot more sense.
We'll save you from taking action. Otherwise, it's just like some weird shit.
Okay, so I'd roll that for my bonus, essentially.
Yeah, it is his turn first, though, so he's going first. So you hear the steps moving away from you. You can swing wildly if you like. It's not going to matter. It's at disadvantage, but you go ahead and roll twice.
Oh, disadvantage, yeah. Yeah, because he's disengaging, right?
He's not disengaging. He's just moving backwards, but 13 will not
be hit. Attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
So 13 is 2?
Yeah, it's disadvantage, so we'll take the lower of the two.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because you can't see. So yeah, 13 will miss. And he'll move backwards. You'll begin hearing chanting once again. And then it is your turn.
Hearing chanting. One more thing. Greenish obsidian ring. Is that a magical item or is that just a fancy ring I have?
I don't remember.
Okay, no worries. We'll just call it a fancy ring.
Obsidian ring. That sounds like it's magical, but I could be wrong.
We can worry about that later. I don't really. When you're hidden from a creature. And all right, nothing else really helps me except for a sneak attack if I could ever find him. I heard the direction he went.
At the beginning, yeah. If you want to make the bonus action perception check now, you can.
Yes, I'll do that now. Oh. Can I say, so the way I'm looking at this, before you tell me if I do or don't get that, a different spin we could put on it is, in my mind, I was going to count the steps of the direction he was moving and basically move that much myself, stepwise. So maybe since it's a 9, like I don't get the steps correct, maybe or something, but that's the way I was kind of viewing it in my head. Or maybe time until I didn't hear more steps. You could call it like 3 seconds that I heard or something like that, or
sure, we can go with that. Like you messed it up type of thing. Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, you like listen, you hear 15 steps, you move 15, you swing, you don't make contact with anything.
Do you want me to roll it,
or? Sure, if you want.
For a nat one. Maybe.
Yeah, if you kill a civilian, yeah.
I roll a nat 20.
Get those out of the way. Yeah, he's not within your attack range when you hit.
Okay, that's my turn.
Technically, would be a disadvantage, anyways. So, roll me one more.
Fuck you.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, because we don't have disadvantage in this one, right? Or let me test it. Maybe we just didn't do it because of the crit thing.
I think it's at the top. You can click it.
Yeah, that's why I just switched to disadvantage there. It might have been the crit thing. We weren't doing it or something.
Yeah, I think because you're just fucky or something. I don't know. All right. You can hear the chanting once again. And I need another wisdom saving throw. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, this was your action, right? Yeah, you moved. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
I thought we were saying he needed line of sight for this, or I guess I assumed he needed line of sight for this.
Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
He will freeze in place. How does this gonna work? He'll walk up, close your cloak. The shadows will come back in, and you'll see like a purplish gleam behind his eyes as the shadows go away, and you can look him in the eye. Yeah, that was a 19 too. You know, that's really funny. That you can only pass on a 20.
I hate you so much.
Wasn't even planned. This is the whole person spell, so it's just strong against you because you're low wisdom.
Yeah, the lowest wisdom.
Yeah. You'll see this purplish vision behind his eyes. Just for clarity's sake, it's a spell called True Vision, True Sight. So he casts a spell to give himself vision inside the shadows. So yeah, he'll close up the thing. He'll take the shadows away, and you can go ahead and make me. Actually, is this every turn? At the end of each of its turn, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw on success. The spell ends on the target. Then yeah, you will see a soldier rise up from behind Rodney Wave, and it'll begin coming towards you to pick you up. You can go ahead and make me your Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
So I'm frozen. There's nothing I can do to basically try and break out of it.
This is your way of breaking out of it.
Is the wisdom saving throws?
Yep. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
Does that win?
I don't think so. The shadow soldier will pick you up, begin taking you back towards the tentacle. Let's give you one more chance.
No, not one.
Not a nat one, but still not a pass. And he will toss you towards the tentacle. The tentacle will grab you and pull you into the void. All right. Here we are in the void, in the depth, in the darkness. It's, in a way, kind of comfortable for you. You're used to being in the darkness, right? Darkness, shadows. This is your domain. You enjoy this void, this dark void.
It's not against my will.
You can look around. It's just like your cloak. You can't see anything around you.
Dark vision doesn't help down here.
Correct. And eventually you'll see a little light way off in the distance, and you can see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger until you see that you are falling. You are crashing down on top of a building. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw to land nicely.
Wouldn't I not take fall damage with my magic shoes?
Oh, I believe so, actually.
That could be a loophole. First loophole of the campaign, baby.
I think it was a certain amount, but yeah. I want to say it's like 20 or 30 feet or something like that. Because you're basically just never touching the ground or something like that, right?
What if I just, like in an elevator, jump right before I've hit to make it 15 feet? Negate all the fallen, you know?
Hey.
Never mind. It was a stupid joke.
Oh, I fucking wrote it in the book. That's why I don't have the fucking things in here. I wrote these all by hand. I wrote all the items by hand, I think. So they're in my spiral that's underneath a bunch of shit. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think it's like 20 or 30 feet. That should be fine. It was a dexterity saving throw to take half damage for 30 feet, so that's fine. So yeah, we can hand wave it, say that you take 0. You'll land on your feet on top of a roof. It's a different area. You're not super familiar with the location. A lot of the houses are very, very close to each other. Like this entire street of houses is like conjoined, right? Okay. So there's like an alleyway behind you, and then there's like a big street on the other side. So yeah,
Does the architecture look like anything we've seen in our travels?
nothing you're familiar with.
Okay.
All the places you've seen like a couple like apartment buildings, but this one's like clearly like it's a street and it goes like pretty straight. Maybe there's like a little bit of a turn to it, and like all the houses are just conjoined, like it's like San Francisco style like homes.
Okay. So you'd assume looking at that that'd be like a bigger town, bigger city that has enough people where they're crammed in like that.
Yeah,
Unless that's just the way that this area, wherever the fuck we are, is architecture is.
something like that. Yeah,
I am dumb, so it could be that could be what I believe. It's a negative one as well.
based. So yeah, you
Do
will
I
land on
do I
the.
see anyone else's bodies down there?
You can go ahead and make me a perception check. You won't see any of your family members. You look up to the sky. You can look down below. You look all around you. You do not see your family particularly. There's a few people out and about. Let me roll for daytime.
You're saying family as in like Velius,
Yeah.
Zarian.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Your siblings, half siblings, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you're related to two of them.
Zarian and Velius.
Yes.
Zarian and I shared the same mom, and Velius and I shared the same dad, I think.
Should be Valmeen. I want to say it's
Okay.
Val.
I know it was one of the girls I shared a mom with.
Yeah, I don't remember who Zorions are. I want to say it's Velius and Valmeen that you're related to. Just your dad, because you're just a solo parent thing. Clay.
No, I
person.
have a mom.
Your
Mom was the darkness one, I think.
Nope, dad's darkness.
No, mom was greed or something. I definitely had a mom, but
We went with
I had the
Clay
bad
thing for you.
relationship with dad. I had a closer one to mom because I like prayed to her at some point.
Maybe. I thought
It doesn't fucking matter.
I thought we went with the solo parent like Clay thing, but
We can switch to that then. I'll
'Cause
just
I
be
think-
just the
I think that was Jack's story. Was like his dad is your dad, and he didn't like his dad, so he's like closer to mom.
No, yeah, you're right. Because he hated our dad, and I was always like, dad's
That's cool. Dad's based.
dad's fucking awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why dad treated me well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just been so fucking long, dude.
And then since you're like basically like a newborn, right? You're just made out of clay like recently
Yeah.
and then cast down with them. They've been around
Young little
for
baby.
16, 20 years, whatever. 25 years, I think, is what everyone went with.
I'm a wee lad, as the Peaky Blinders would say. The
Yeah.
cheeky, whatever.
But yeah, with perception check 10, you won't see any of your family members or anything like that. But when you do look around, you can see a woman darting down the alley, not like the big street, but the alleyway between this row of houses and the one behind it. This is probably like the alleyway where people throw their trash, or maybe this is where they dump their piss buckets or shit buckets, whatever you want to call it, out their windows.
Nice.
There's a lady running down this back alley, and there's two men chasing her.
Have they noticed me? Just kind of chilling I'm on the rooftop still, right?
Yeah,
Not in the
rooftop,
alley.
maybe you're probably another 20, 30 feet up as well. So, like, this is a multi-story house. So they have not really seen you or anything like that.
If I were, how close is she to like the main street? Like if I were to like land like on the other corner of the building where they can't see me fall down, would that be within like 20 feet or so? Where I'm basically trying to maybe, I see her running, drop down, and like stick my foot out or something to trip one, maybe two of them if I can. Probably just one of them.
You're going to have to drop down. They're on ground level. You're on the roof still.
Yeah, but I don't take fall damage, so
Gotcha.
I
So
would
you're
bonus
trying
action to drop down, and then, or I guess or action to drop down, and bonus action to stick my foot out to try and trip one of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be action to trip. Doesn't matter that much. Movement to drop down. Action to trip.
Yeah.
You can, I think, do this. Yeah, these boots are OP, so you don't worry about the athletics check or anything like that. So yeah, go ahead and drop down. You can land, we'll say like behind like one of the little dumpsters or whatever that's here, so you stay stealthed. And as the girl runs by, you can stick out your foot and trip one. Go ahead and make me You have an unarmed strike attack on your thing? Unarmed combat?
Sure don't. I have a sneak attack, which I would be hidden, so it could count for a sneak attack.
It's not gonna be like
a
any.
40.
Yeah, it's just like a trip thing. Just go ahead and roll me your
Dagger's my lower one.
Just go ahead and roll me a dagger, and we take off like the bonuses besides the proficiency.
It's got piercing on it, so it's +5.
You should get the +5. You should get the proficiency, or should you keep the dex? I want to say it should
I'm
be
not
dex based.
I'm not proficient in hand combat or anything or unarmed combat.
This is we'll say it's a 12. Yeah. So let's say it's a 12. Yeah. Non-proficiency is going to take you 3 away. So you should get your dex here, in my opinion. Yeah, so you roll 12. Their dex is armor. It should be above a 12.
Sneak wouldn't apply just because it's not really an attack. It's more of a...
Ooh, no, you are hidden. Go ahead and roll me it one more time. You do get advantage. 18 minus 3, 15. 15 will hit. There we go. That works.
There we go. You want to roll dagger damage or just roll
No,
like a...
you're tripping them. They will get knocked prone. This isn't a damage thing.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you can stick your leg out, trip the first guy. Second guy will slow down. And we can go into a little bit of combat here.
Before initiative, if I can just... Does she notice that he trips? Or is she just so like scared that she's just running? Fuck myself. All I'm trying to do is basically just lock eyes and just be like, run. Even though she's already running, but hey, I'm helping you.
Hard to say. Yeah, you can like dart around, look at her.
Oh, she hasn't passed me yet.
She passed you already.
Okay.
You can look.
I'll just yell in that direction, just like keep running or something. Then
that's fine. That works. That makes it easy for me to think.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of these dumb tokens over here, though.
See ya.
All right. Your token's accurate now, I think, kind of.
That one, baby.
And these guys will come out swinging. Let's just go ahead and drop down 2 shield tokens. Rogue.
I think you mean these guy, because one's on the ground.
True.
What do you take fall damage? Just hitting his head? -1?
If you bludgeon him like with a fist or whatever, but you're getting this
heavy, running full speed.
You're getting the status effect of him being prone, which is nice. Okay.
I'm grasping at straws here, man.
Go 1 guy, 2 guy. And they should be next to you. 1 guy prone. This guy is still active. The guy above you on the map is prone.
Fancy tokens. This guy?
Yeah. Both have a +2, so this is a 10 on him. And then this guy is an @1, so 3. So he will... Oh, don't remove. Descending. So the guy you tripped, sadly, will get a chance to stand up. And you won't get your advantages there. But he gets to stand up, and he will swing at you for a 5, which is going to miss. And that's it, because rogues only get 1 attack. Oh, he's dual wielding. Never mind. He will roll with his second weapon.
15 for me.
Huh? 15 hit?
I'm a 15 AC.
Was a nat 16 on the die. I'm just trying to think of proficiencies. It's non-weapon proficient hand, or maybe I guess he has 2 weapon fighting. It should be proficient.
It should be in both.
Comes out to like a 20-21 or something like
that. Yeah, why not?
And dagger. What's a dagger? D6.
1d6. Does he have piercing?
It doesn't matter. It's piercing or slashing. It's versatile weapon.
Yeah, 1d6 +5.
Yours is +5 because it's wild. His is only +2. So,
okay.
6 damage.
3 damage.
Okay. Yep. That's your reaction. It'll reset on your turn, and it'll be your turn.
And then, just so I can picture it, they're running down the alley. I won't draw because I don't want to make a mess of the map. This guy fell when I tripped him, so I'm assuming like basically I'm on the corner right now. Like if you call this grid like where they're running from this grid. So That's the corner of the house. Okay, so I tripped him.
Dumpster.
If
Yeah.
he was sprinting after her, wouldn't he be a little bit in front of me, maybe? Not that it doesn't make a huge difference, but
She ran this way.
so I tripped him, and he immediately just puts the brakes on and stops right next to me.
Yeah, maybe he was like maybe he was like a little separated from his guy, and then he was able to stop.
Gotcha. Okay. Then, and he's already noticed me.
Yeah, he saw you trip his buddy.
Okay. Then I will just fucking grapple fast hand, second story. Could just be base and just climb the building again, just get out. Because she's each turn's 10 seconds, something like that. So she should be like, their attention's on me. She might be gone.
6 seconds. She's still running down the alley. You can see her. It's a long alley.
Still see her. Okay. Then I will just attack Red Boy with the rapier.
Okay. 10 will be a miss. Gotta get those out of the way.
Action. I don't have anything for bonus action, so.
Okay.
That's it.
You don't dual wield your dagger or anything like that?
I'm not proficient, so it would be a disadvantage for me to do it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, then it'll go to red guy. I'm just gonna try and fucking change your shit real quick.
And I am a tank rogue with this health, so
Based.
I have a hit or two. Would that work too if you had like heavy armor proficient rogue? Be like a tank rogue that can hide and shit, but still take a million.
I think it gives you disadvantage on stealth checks with
Okay.
whatchamacallit. You might need to close your character sheet and reopen it for it to apply. But
Okay.
alright. We'll see if that works for fixing your green shit. Alright, guy in red will roll a 19 to hit. And it'll be 4 damage.
Still doing it. My turn passed, right? I should have reaction again.
Yes, correct.
Make it 2 damage.
2 damage. Alright, and then the other guy will go. Nat 4 will be a miss, but he has 2 weapon fighting. 17 on the second one will be a hit with the dagger for 6 damage.
Should have saved it. Fuck. That puts me down to 37. I'm doing it on like the token and this because it's not updated the token. That was both their turns?
Yep.
I'm just going to go for Red Boy again. I don't have a whole lot of options here. 6 more seconds passed. Is she out of sight or can we still see her running if I check that way?
No. Yeah, she's probably getting to the edge of the alley. You'll probably see her bank right.
Okay. Banked right. I'll take mental note of that, and I'll do one more turn fighting these guys. Ooh.
26.
That's got to hit.
Will hit. We're just gonna keep the. You don't have the crit for 18s and 19s thing, right? I think that's a fighter thing.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure you don't. What feats do you have? Should be on your character sheet.
Where the fuck is this? And armor, language, these tools.
Should be on the feats on the right side, bottom. You probably don't have it.
Like features and traits, essentially.
Yeah.
Evasion,
Skulkers,
uncanny dodge, skulker, evasion. It's the red ones, right?
Evasion is a thing. Thieves can't actions.
It says feet, but that could have just been the way it was entered.
Grappler might be your other thing.
Let me close because it doesn't show me if it's a feat or not unless I.
Yeah, it looks like you didn't put it in there. I see Skulker.
Only feats I have is Grappler,
Skulker,
Skulker, and it says Evasion's a feat, but that could be entered wrong. But I'm using the auto leveler, so it should have auto done that.
Yeah, Evasion is like a rogue thing. It's a class trait.
Okay, so just Skulker and Grappler then?
I believe so, yeah. So yeah, you don't have the 18s, 19 thing. Okay, but yeah, 26 will definitely clear. You can hit, and it'll just do the 8 damage. And you'll see this guy is fucking hurt from just the 8 damage.
Good. Fuck him. I'll Bonus action, I'll spit on his body. Spit in his face.
Based. All right. The guy that you just hit will. Let's see if he wants to even continue with this. It is a 15 on his morale. He's good. He'll roll to hit you. 8 will be a miss. Next guy will go. Main weapon hand is also an 8 miss, and offhand, this guy only hits with his offhand apparently. 19 to hit.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so he'll hit with offhand. +2, 7 damage. Halved. Yeah, 3.5.
Make it
4.
Make it 4.
Yep.
33, baby.
They will go look at each other real quick, a little wide-eyed, as like you've taken quite a bit of damage and you're still standing. Yeah, your turn.
We're tank. Question before I hit someone. Since he's adjacent to me, if he was to run away, would I still have an attack of opportunity against him or just the red guy?
Which one?
The guy I tripped. I know red guy, if he moves, I'll have a attack of opportunity.
Both of them, yeah. Anything within
Both
threat range, yeah.
Okay. Then I will try and attack the guy I tripped then. Get him low.
27 will hit. 7 damage.
And do these look like? How do I phrase it? I mean, I'm basically thinking thieves, but do they look like kind of like what are not beggars? What's like the old like UK term for like vagrants or whatever?
Miscreants, yeah, whatever.
Miscreants, yeah. Like they like their living is off of like robbing like innocent like chicks or.
They don't look. They don't look too downtrodden. Like they're not like poor.
Okay. Like they have like not raggedy clothes on or anything.
Yeah, they're pretty like decently put together. Maybe there's like you can, if you like observed super closely, you can see like a patch in like maybe like one of their knees, but that's it. Like that's like
okay.
That's the only thing.
Their sword and dagger aren't rusty or anything. Like
nope.
They have enough money for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then. I'll hold that for later. Yeah, that'll.
Your turn? Maybe not. Possibly.
I can't. Oh, bonus action. This could be a stretch, but for a bonus action, fast hands, I can make a sleight of hand check, like a dexterity check. Could I try and disarm one of their offhands, or would that be more like grappling?
Yeah, this would be like a full-on action because you're gonna be fighting them for their weapon.
Okay, yeah, then I'm a turn.
Yeah. But yeah, if like you like needed to grab something or something, you could like grab it quickly.
It's not so much like on a person; it's just getting something. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're both hurt now.
Yeah, I think when you hit the guy you tripped, they kind of give each other a nod. And yeah, one of them will say, "She's not worth it," and then they'll both begin heading down. They'll disengage from you, and then they'll move 30 feet down south. You can chase after if you like.
So because of disengage, I don't get the attack?
Correct. So yeah, they'll both disengage, and they'll move 30 feet down. You can go chase them, or you can leave them.
Yeah, not so fast, peasants.
Okay, I'm chasing after them.
Yep. Will I be able to chase and hit this guy?
Ooh, I guess, yeah, 60 feet.
I could use a dash if I need to with cunning action.
Yeah, you guys are all thieves, so yeah, it doesn't matter anyways. Because, yeah, they have cunning action too. But yeah, you can do all the stuff you need to. You can catch up to them. So if you choose to chase, you can chase.
Okay. I'll chase. Ooh.
15, I believe is a hit. 14 AC.
Oh, let's go. He's got to be dead.
12 damage is definitely more than enough for the first guy. You will pierce him. He'll let out a yelp. The other guy will turn wide-eyed and say, "Lucian!" And then he'll continue running.
Now, why is his name Lucian?
Oh, true. That was just on the random. That was on the random name.
What are you trying to say here?
That was a random name generator.
the one not white guy in the 2-man group.
The other guy's name's Thorn. That helps, but
I think that makes it worse.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kill Lucian. His body will fall. The other guy is gonna continue running though, so he's gonna do all the stuff he needs to do. So you caught up to them. His action. So he gets to run now. He gets to dash like 90 feet. So if you want to chase, you can chase, but you're not gonna be able to attack him.
Well, hear me out now. Dash is what, 60 feet, 90 feet?
You're gonna be able to. You can move 90, but you won't be able to attack. So you can keep up with
It's
him.
a bonus action to dash. I still would get an attack.
Your dash, so cunning action dash is what's going to get you the 90 feet.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
So action gets you 60. So you movement 30, another bonus action dash is 60, and then you need the extra 30 from your action to get there.
Well, so what I'm saying is move 30, cunning action dash 60. So I'm 30 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Short bow.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
That's basically what I'm going for. So I'll just put it in there.
You don't need to click cunning action every time. 80 feet, 28 will be a
It's a nat 20.
And it's a crit, yeah.
I'm aiming for the fucking head. No. I'm aiming for his ass.
You got called before, okay.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just aim for
this
the
is
body.
A kill shot.
Yeah.
9 is enough damage. Only 9. Damn. You don't get dex on your bow and arrows? Sus. That might be wrong.
It says dex +0. Proficient.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know that side of the stuff.
Damage 5e rogue. Damage type 1d6. Really?
I mean, I am proficient in it, but I don't think it's a clear like rogue weapon. Probably more like throwing daggers or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's just because the range is so long in it. I think if you're a ranger, you get it, but yeah. Interesting. But 9 will be enough to kill him, though. You can take him out. And
Just drawing a crowd at all, or because it's an alleyway, like no one's
it's an alleyway, so most of the people are not caring too much in here. Maybe one or two people like peek their head out of their window or something like that.
Okay.
But for the most part, this alleyway is empty. They were getting close to the exit of the alleyway, but you're good now.
So basically, I just don't want to draw attention in this town I don't know of yet.
Sure.
Is there both their bodies are there? Is there like a little whatever this corner is? Like maybe like there's obviously no dumpsters at this time, but just like that is a dumpster.
Mm-hmm. It's like wooden.
Can I just kind of move their bodies kind of like to the corner and then kind of just search them a little bit, see if they have like any paperwork saying who they're working for, if they're working for anybody, patches saying like they're part of a guild or not a guild, like any identifying kind of stuff. And loot.
And the loot?
Also, am I keeping all this game breaking gold, silver, copper, platinum? So I'm a rich fucking boy right now.
Did you have a bottomless bag? I think Jack had it.
I don't have it in here, but I have over 2,000 platinum, almost 9,000 gold, 5,000 copper, 2,000 silver.
I think Jack has the backpack, so you are gonna lose probably like all but like 50 platinum.
Fuck you, man. Call it 50 platinum. Any gold? Maybe like 20. Make it 20.
Sure. Yeah, half bag. You have 2 bags of coins on you.
Silver. Can I just have like...
Just fill up the rest of it, 20, 25 or whatever.
Okay, just so I have change if I need.
It's fine. So 25 gold, 25 silver, 50 copper, or 50 platinum.
50 platinum?
Yeah. No, if it's
25, 25, 25, 50. Okay.
25, 25, 50. Silver, no copper. Just ignore the copper.
Fuck the copper?
Okay. You have 0 copper. I want to say it's 20. How much gold in the bag? How much gold in a bag?
So now I can actually use like the built-in shit for this?
There are 50 coins per pound. Yeah, so 1 pound per bag. Yeah, 50 coins in a bag. What's up?
Now I can actually use the built-in shit for it since we don't have game breaking where so many digits that it goes past what the built-in bag can handle.
True. So yeah, 25, 25, 50. So we have silver, gold, platinum, 50 platinum.
What did I get from them?
What do you get from them?
I mean, the loot is a bonus, but I'm really just looking for identifying stuff. That's what I'm like keying in on when I try and get these guys. Because new land that I'm in, first thing I fucking experience is them trying to. I mean, it could be kill, it could be rape, could be rob this chick. That's the first thing I see here. And while you think of that, I'm going to pee real quick.
Sure. We'll take a little break while Jason's peeing.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
I got to turn the stream back on.
All right, we are back. You will find on the bodies a vial of poison, 20 gold, 20 silver across the two of them, a letter. Don't know if you can read.
20 gold, 20 silver?
20 copper, 20 silver. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, you can just combine that into one bag and get an extra bag.
Signet ring. What is the signet on the ring?
You can look at it. It looks like a little lion hybrid of some sort, like a lion with wings. But when you kind of look at it pretty closely, the head's kind of fucked up.
I'll just call it lion with wings in the inventory.
Sure, just make sure it's an actual signet ring that you write down.
I'll put signet ring and then parentheses lion with wings.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you'll see a pair of gloves. And when you take the gloves off, they feel like they're kind of weak in the middle. So no magical significance, but it's probably a little easier to perform sleight of hand tricks with it. So you can palm gold a little easier with the little pocket that's in there. and then a little
Alright.
small pouch of jewelry.
I put those gloves on now.
Sure.
Gotta get the thieving going at some point.
For true.
Um,
Don't know if you can read though.
Go fuck yourself.
I can't remember if we.
I mean, I would assume with -1 int, -3 wisdom, probably not.
Doesn't mean you can't. You're still a demigod, right? I just can't remember if
I mean,
we
the
had you
wisdom
reading or
wouldn't-
not last time.
I just remember I was stupid last time. I don't know if I couldn't read.
but I remember you
No,
getting,
no,
like-
because no. Well, I do have
You
the
have a
Calculus 2 book in here.
yeah.
Jerry's instructions that I've read, and I was teaching pots. I at least know numbers.
True.
I don't know about reading, but I have Jerry's instructions, whoever that was, which I did read at some point.
True.
Unless like
that was for the
Velius or someone read
for
it.
your puzzle chest.
So maybe like elementary school reading level.
Yeah. We'll say that's fine. Like,
Like, the big words look like gibberish to me.
sure. Or you just don't know what they mean or something like that. But yeah, you can open up the letter, read it, and it is a description of the girl you saw chasing them.
Interesting.
Let's see. Yeah, a description somewhere, don't I?
Should I just delete this like puzzle chest and calculus 2 and shit out of my inventory?
No, you can keep it. Just like that.
Well, I wouldn't have it on me.
Calculus 2? You don't think it would be in your
I
backpack?
don't. Well, I don't have the bottomless bag.
You have a backpack,
Or
though.
Okay. The way I was playing it before was like whatever was highlighted is what I had essentially.
okay. And everything else is in Jack's bag.
Maybe lockpicks I had. I'm putting like I had the mushrooms, I had the common health, I had the lockpicks, but most of the other shit I probably wouldn't have.
Gotcha.
Like stolen Peyton's for sure with Jack.
Yeah, if it's unchecked, then you can just delete it if you want. If you feel like it's
Puzzle-
good enough.
Puzzle chest. Yeah. Can I keep calculus 2? In
Sure, that's fine.
case I ever find pots again. Like Crypt Silver, I'll get rid of. I'll keep like the combs because I assume that would be in the backpack. Calculus 2, and then Hoop Dagger, that's a. We're not sure.
I want to say
sorry,
you
that
forgot
was
to
a-
pick it up, but yeah. Yeah.
I'll just delete it then.
You
just a
can
dagger.
read the
No
letter, and it'll have a name at the top. It says Lily, and then in parentheses it says Whispers. Chen is the last name. So Lily Chen, nickname Whispers.
Nickname Whispers. Okay.
Yeah, and there's just description of her: medium height, medium short height, female, maybe 100 pounds. Then describes like her face, just paler complexion, long dark hair.
Any more descriptions?
And then it says like a location that is expected to see her at.
You need to roll for bus size.
You can roll for attractiveness if you want. 3d8.
Gotta see if it's worth saving her.
No, 3d6.
Okay.
Alright.
Same roll.
Same roll. Damn. Yeah, she way above average.
She's
High would
hot as
be
fuck.
high would be 18. Average would be 10.8 or something like
All
that.
right, she's worth saving.
Average is 10.8, so she's well above average, like one standard deviation above average. Two standard deviation above average.
Okay. Whisper Lily Chan?
Lily Whispers Chen. Yeah.
Chen with an E.
Yep.
I don't have I don't have my notebook here. They're all at work, so I don't have anything to write notes on really.
Just do it on a notepad and on your desktop.
I'm just opening it now.
Yeah. Then there's a location, and then yeah.
And there was nothing identifying these two guys on that paperwork or any like seal or anything like that.
No, it is signed though.
Can I read cursive?
I mean it's clear name written on it.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll say find her as she's leaving the Blind Griffin. Blind Griffin capitalized, seems like it's the name of a shop or something like that. And then capture her alive, bring her back, and then it's signed by just Malcolm is all it says. Malcolm.
No X.
Nope. No X.
Only other thing I might not fight you on, but you gave me the list of what I looted off them. Did they have any? I don't even know if they have it in this time period, but ID cards or anything that I could use as like a false identity, almost. Nothing. Okay. Are those a thing in this time, or is that not really a thing?
Not that you know of. I mean, you got a signet ring. That'd probably be somewhat
That's
of an
like
identifier.
your kind of identifier.
Yeah. There's no like pins or anything like that, lapels or lapel pins.
Okay. Knowing that, then can I take off? I don't think I have my own signet ring, but I'll put the obsidian ring that we're assuming is not.
No, your ring is important. I now remember what your ring was.
Do you remember what did I know what it was, or was it one of
It was
those
like a ring of
ones?
spell storing or something like that. I'm pretty sure you knew about it. That you cast like ice
I
wall
don't have
at one
spells
time.
though. Oh, it gives me a spell.
Yeah, it gives you like 3 spells or something like that.
Oh no, that's I don't remember what they were, but it's coming back to me.
Yeah,
it
you
was
cast
like
like
an
the
option
ice-
of like 3.
Yeah, you cast like the ice wall at one time on the
devil.
ice
Ice wall's all I ever used, but it was like 2 others. Like one was like maybe like poison or something, or
I don't think
fire or
I can't
something.
remember if I gave you all of them. I think some of them didn't activate yet. Type of
No, I had to figure out what they were.
thing. Yeah, I think that's what
Ice
it was.
is the only one that I ever discovered.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
It
it's
was like
a-
1 out of 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a ring with like 3 stones in it or something like that. That's how I described it.
Okay. Are they 3 like? Is it like a white stone?
Yeah.
Different colored stones.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. But yeah,
Okay, no worries. Then I will, I guess, keep that on underneath the glove, but I'll also put his signet ring on. What hand did he have his signet ring on?
right pinky.
And what right pinky? I'll put it on the same right pinky then.
Okay.
And then I guess
And it is clearly like a fucked up signet ring, just so you know. Like the
how do you
if this was like someone's like family crest or family signet ring type thing, like it'd be well kept, well maintained. Like this one is fucked up in the face. Like it's
almost
not.
like it was he stole it and it's just been like through the wear and tear of him everyday life, like not caring for it really.
Sure. I think Cut could see it that way. Yeah.
Okay. I'll still keep it on just in case.
Mhm.
But it's obviously underneath the glove, so I don't have to break it out if I needed to.
Yep.
Like no one can see it. Then I will, if you have nothing else here, I'll make my way up the alley, I guess where she ran, and to the right. I doubt, because it's been a good probably what?
Couple minutes at least. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know her description from the letter. I know her name. What was that? The Blind Griffin?
Yeah. Blind Griffin.
That's where she came from, right? Not where they said she was going to.
Yeah, they followed her from there. Is what you can infer.
Gotcha. Actually, she went up to the right. Let me go up to the right and just see if I'm assuming this is a big town, so there's gonna be a lot of people. Let me just see if I can, glance around and see a couple. Was it brunette or whatever she was? That meet her description walking around. If not, I'm gonna double back and see if I can't look at I'm assuming that's a tavern, just by the name, and look for like signs, kind of from where they came from, of the Blind Griffin, so I can ask some questions if I can't find her.
Sure. Yeah, you can get down to the edge of the street and you'll see quite a few people around this area. This like maybe seems like it's more of like the shopping district or something like that of this area. Maybe it's like where people go to work.
Okay.
Hard to tell, but there's quite a bit more people once you get out of this like little skinny alleyway, and it opens up quite a bit.
Too many people, plenty that would match your description.
Yeah.
Like it's not happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will double back down the alley then.
Sure.
Try and find. I'll just put myself at the edge.
Yeah. Go down to the other side of the alley. You can peek out. You can read. So.
Let's go.
You can look around for signs for the Blind Griffin. You can look for a griffin specifically. You won't see any signs or anything like that say Blind Griffin, but you could maybe proceed
Is a
further.
griffin not a winged lion?
Possibly.
Interesting. Okay. Mental note. Well, then I will just left and right. Basically, is the way this alley's going. I will take a walk to the right and just kind of gaze across the signs outside of everything, see if I can find it within like a reasonable amount of time, like maybe like 5 minutes of walking or so.
Okay. Yeah. Just D2 for direction. Figure out which direction you went.
I went to, I guess, stage right, my left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Never mind. Yeah. No need to roll then. That was the direction you need to go. So.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Probably like 3, 4, 5 minutes down the road, you can find the Blind Griffin. It is indeed a tavern or pub of some sort. You can see the signage up there. It's a not the same as the signet ring, but yeah, it is like a lion with wings. And I don't know how they'd make it look blind. I haven't thought about this.
Little X's over the eyes.
Maybe it has a little hood on. It has a little hood on.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like a little griffin with like wings.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's got a little hood, like a little cowl over its eyes.
Like full on cloak or like just the hood?
Cowl. So it's like the upper part of a cloak.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta show off the wings and stuff, you know?
That's why I was wondering, man. We gotta get the full picture here.
It's either that or it's like the bandages or whatever.
This is the world building we didn't get when it was not just a 2-man session.
True. But yeah, you can see the Blind Griffin sign reads it. Sign shows it with the visuals. And it's a little quiet tavern. Like there's not a whole lot of people inside that from what you can see from this far. It's definitely on like a maybe a quieter side of town. Like compared to the other street over, there's like I don't know, 20, 30 to 50 times the amount of people on this side. There's maybe another 10 people on the street with you here, whereas there's like maybe 100 on the other side.
Is it quieter in the sense that it's maybe a nicer part of town, or is it just a not as popular part?
They look about the same.
Is? Okay. It's not rough over here.
No, not really.
Okay. Yeah, I will step in. And as I step in, I'll just kind of take like a quick like once over of like the bar, see how many people are in here, if there's spots at the bar, that kind of thing. It's like a layout of the area.
Sure. Yeah. There's maybe like one other person here in the corner. They probably passed out. And then there's the bartender.
Town drunk kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll step up to the bar. And is he paying attention to me, or is he just kind of?
He's doing the typical barkeep thing where he's cleaning the same glass over and over.
Cleaning the glass.
Yep.
Nice. Mighty clean glass. Or oh fuck, what kind of accent do I want for this session?
Mighty clean glass.
I could not keep up with that one. Boy, that's a mighty clean glass you got there. This is not going to last more than a session.
I have to fucking think of the fucking.
I'm bought in now, though.
The fucking accents are so fucking hard to get British down.
Mine's going to switch between British and Australian a lot.
Fuck, I need to fucking listen to more Peaky Blinders.
Well, they're like the Scouts are British too, so it's like hard to do that.
Can't think right now. Let's go to break and figure out British accents real quick.
No fucking way.
All it is.
You sure you cleaned it enough? I mean, damn, mate. That's the one I want to be drinking out of.
He'll put it down in front of you. Well, what you drinking?
Well, first of all, good day to you. It's new in town here. This is just Australia now. Nice little town you got here. Just coming in myself from a little over yonder. I'll take a glass of. I guess, do you have a local ale around here?
We have the Stonehelm Ale. Name's Lark, by the way. No reach.
Oh, Lark. Great. You know, I'll do like the Spartan one, like grab like his arm, like very friendly. I like this guy.
Definitely not from around here.
The name's Coquelia, but I go by Charles.
Charles. Okay.
Charlie, for short.
Well, what is it? You can't have 3 names, 4 names?
What are you making the rules around here? I can't have 3 names.
Listen, if we're gonna have a long relationship, I need 1 name.
Call me Charlie.
Charlie. Okay.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, Stonehelm Ale is the most popular around here. The dwarves make that. A little bit on the pricier side, but up to you.
It's I already like you. Was it? Sorry, Lars.
Alaric.
Alaric. Let me make a note. Alaric. Okay. Alaric is bartender. I already like you, Alaric. Coinage will be no issue here. I'll make sure to take care of you. Give me an ale of that dwarven stout there, and a shot of your strongest liquor. It's been a long day.
You want the Dwarvish or the Druid?
For the ale or for the liquor?
For the liquor. Good Dwarvish whiskey. Pretty strong Druid. Up to you.
I'll give you the bartender special. Surprise me.
He'll reach up maybe like another shelf and grab a nice looking bottle from the top and pour you
Double
it.
black.
And he'll flick it over, slide it down the table towards you.
Oh, we got the fancy tricks there too, Alaric.
I've been
like you
doing
a
this
lot.
for a while.
How long would you say?
20 years.
20. Oh, so you've grown up in this town? I haven't. I'm fresh in this town.
Ah, it's
Just
my
walked
bar.
in.
Oh, was my bar? Was my bar.
Was your bar? What happened?
I sold it.
Are you're still just enjoying your time here? You're
Yeah, working for
new owners?
working for the new owners.
Aye. What I don't think I'm even doing the accent anymore. What convinced you to sell it? Just coinage? Try older age or
Yeah, price I couldn't refuse, and well, they let me keep bartending, give me a good wage, and I get to sleep in the cot upstairs. That's my old house. Basically, I used to live here. They just wanted the place
Aye.
as their pub, I guess.
not a bad deal, mate. What's and I mean no offense by this, but an offer you couldn't refuse. When I was walking up there, I didn't see many people, and all I see besides me is the town drunk in here.
It gets busy.
I mean it's already later in the evening. I just assumed it would be a little busier, a little rowdier.
Yeah, a few of the boys are out, and they're probably doing some stuff, and they'll all come back in from time to time.
I few of the regulars.
Mm-hmm.
I I haven't had much time in this town, but is there maybe a bit of a thieving problem in this town? I did see, a few gents maybe eyeing me on the way in, eyeing a few of the stalls as I was walking by. I was taking notes. I try and keep track of my surroundings with me traveling so much that it was a little suspicious, but it could just be me being on edge in a new town.
When you say people like standing outside or whatever, stalking or whatever, he'll kind of peer out the window and see if he can see anybody.
Not this street that we were on. It was my me directions are all messed up, but maybe up to the left, one more street, maybe 2 more streets. It's way a much busier town than I'm used to, so it's tough to get a lay of the land around here.
Might be looking for an easy mark with you, but wouldn't worry too much about the thieving.
Now, easy mark is it? I'm surprised with it being such a. I mean, I come from smaller towns, not even cities like this. It's that noticeable to find someone who's you can tell who's new to the town. Excuse me, too. What town is this that I'm in? I mean, I've only walked through the gates maybe 20 minutes ago. I had to get me an ale before I found a place to. What do they call? Hit the hay. I don't know what British people call sleeping.
I have the county written somewhere here. Where's this? County. I was so lazy with my naming. I named it Westshire because it's gonna be on the
Or it's
west
just
side.
a real town.
Yeah. I'm tempted to make
Is
it.
the county or is that the town?
It's the county.
Or I guess the same difference.
Yeah. I'm tempted to make it Worcestershire.
Like the sauce.
Yeah. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. I like it.
It's Worcestershire. You're in the Whitewater district.
Now, out of, I guess, still in character, but thinking of it, is that any names that I recognize from our, I don't know if we've had maps of the continent before, but is that anything I recognize from the towns that I've seen on there?
It doesn't sound familiar now.
Okay, so pretty foreign. I mean,
Yep.
I don't recognize architecture, don't recognize the names or anything.
Yeah, they are speaking common with you though, so that's helpful.
Yeah, I mean, it's all humans I've seen so far, essentially. I mean, human, half elf, whatever. Like,
Yeah, but even in like your other place, they were speaking like 5-6 different dialects, like or like languages.
oh, it's all common I've heard here.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay, and dwarves speak common, right?
dwarves can speak common. Dwarvish would be their language.
Okay, so possibly a second language, because if they have dwarven ale,
Yeah.
then druid would be anything.
Yeah, but like Vifia has like the language of Vifia and stuff like that, or like
Okay, so this is okay. I got you.
so there's
How do I
other
wanna
there's other
go?
human languages, but they're only speaking common here so far that you've heard.
How do I want to go about this then? Okay. Can we just kind of retcon a little, like time skip maybe 20 minutes and just say I've had like a few. Well, first, I guess before we retcon. Well, Alaric, I appreciate you giving me the knowledge of the town. Is there any areas I should look out for being new here? As well as do you offer room and board in your, I guess not your establishment, but your employer's establishment, but your fine blind griffin here? By the way, I do like the sign outside. It gave me a little bit of a chuckle with the cowl on the lion.
I appreciate it.
Is that your Dorian?
It is. Room and board
Aye.
here, not gonna be possible. Usually the boys have first dibs on the room, so I gotta keep it available for them. Not how this pub makes its money, right? We make the money off of the ale. There is a couple inns down the road, maybe 3 doors down to the right. You can go towards them. Fine lady working there. Her name is Esmeralda.
With an A?
E.
That's what I said, mate. An A?
Yeah, I thought you said A.
And what's her lodge called?
The Stoneheart Inn.
Stoneheart Inn. And for the right coinage, I know you make money off of ale. I've only been here a short while, but I do like this inn, this tavern. Right coinage couldn't reserve me a room over one of the boys. Wouldn't ruffle any feathers.
Sorry, can't. Meetings and stuff that they do here. Some of them stay late.
Aye.
Yeah.
Me understands. Is there any way you could? I mean, I know you have a packed house in here. I'll kind of look towards the drunk that's just asleep in the corner, like I'm assuming like snoring or something. Any way you'd have a if I bought you a pint with a new friend, hopefully an old friend.
Wait, what?
Basically, I just want to get him sauced up a little bit.
Oh, you're just trying to drink with him?
Yeah, like I'll buy him his drinks, but
Sure.
I just want to get him a little looser.
Yeah, he'll have like a couple drinks with you.
Okay, so
He's
that's
not
where
gonna-
I was going, with the retcon.
He's not
Like
gonna
just say like,
put him back as quick as you are or anything like that.
That's fine.
Like if you're trying to get him to drink fast, he's not gonna drink fast. He's gonna.
But I'll get like maybe 3 or 4 pints into him where it's like he's not drunk, but he's
Sure,
a little looser.
We're gonna be skipping more than 20 minutes if that's the case.
That's how slow he's fucking drinking.
Yeah,
Bitch.
he's working and he's got a long night ahead of him.
I thought you said sundown was happening when I guess that was only maybe
10, 15
10
minutes
minutes
ago.
prior to this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe say we pace ourselves. I mean, I'm assuming since when I was drinking with Velius and we are doing shot after shot after shot, I can handle some liquor more than maybe like the average 18-year-old in this world.
Yeah.
Maybe say we pace it out a little bit. Maybe retcon an hour, whatever, like 3-4 drinks would be, and maybe see if like the pub fills up a little bit more, or just if he has time for that or not.
Yeah, probably after the second drink is when people are gonna start coming in.
Okay. How many people would you say?
Probably usually like groups of 2 or 3 guys will come in at a time. Maybe the occasional like group of 6.
So like maybe 10 to 12 people in here now.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he still? I mean, does he have a barmaid that's kind of attending to people as well, or is it just him taking care of everyone? Where he's losing attention.
No
from
barmaid currently. But yeah, he's probably losing. You're losing a little bit of his attention. Yeah, and he's serving everybody. Doesn't really like go there to get orders. He just starts pouring the drinks and like handing them out. Like he knows these people. They seem like they're regulars. Yeah.
Can I then next time he comes up to the bar, can I kind of lean into Alaric a little bit and just try and get his attention? And just Alaric, old friend. Can I call you that now? It's only been a few hours, but I feel like I've known you for my life at this point.
Sure. You need another drink or?
Yes. Keep them coming. Can I be a little bit honest with you, Alaric?
Sure.
I'm asking about the thievery in this town, or the crime in this town a little bit. I'm new here. I'm not trying to cause trouble. That's not the way I'm trying to phrase this. But in my past, I've had some darker times where I've done my fair share of thievery, and I'm trying to get past that. I'm trying as hard as I can. That being said, I feel like you're a man with connections around here. It doesn't have to be thievery based. I'm quick on my feet. I'm fast with my rapier. Do you know of yourself any jobs that are to be done around here? I need to make my own coinage, or do you know of anybody around here maybe you can point me in the direction of that maybe offers not so normal jobs to people? I think I'm more like Irish now.
Yeah, you're definitely getting that like Irish, Scottish or something.
I think I might just lean more into that then.
It's definitely Irish.
Way fucking easier.
Yeah, it's causing me to go more Irish.
It's just the Irish Peaky Blinders.
Or like Welsh or something, but I'm pretty sure it's Irish.
It's just easier for me to do that than fucking try and do British.
British. On a Tuesday.
It is Tuesday,
It
isn't
is
it?
Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Wow. I get what you're trying to go for. This guy is.
I might not have phrased it well, but
No, yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
I mean, even then, if like you're trying to go like thieves can't, this guy isn't a thief, so he doesn't know thieves can't.
No, I'm not trying to do thieves camp. I'm just trying to be like, hey, I've done thievery. If that's what you're into, if not, like, if you have just more like less than legal jobs that you know of. What I'm out of character. What I'm trying to kind of poke him towards is he said he has, his guys that he had out from this bar. I'm trying to basically get the information if those 2 that I just killed were his guys, or he knew of who they worked for, essentially.
Gotcha.
But in character, that's a little harder for me to like just directly ask, because I don't want to be like, hey, those 2 guys that you're holding the room for, I might have just murdered the fuck out of them like 10 minutes before.
He'll reply. Not my area of expertise. Stick around a little later, see if the boss man comes in, and if he does and he likes you, maybe he'll give you something to do.
That's the new owner that you sold to?
Aye.
Can I get? You don't have to give me a name. Maybe just a description, or if you're comfortable with a name. I know I'm a newcomer to the town.
Finnegan is fine. Either one.
Finnegan. Oh, we are going Irish with this. Finnegan. All right. Finnegan of the Blind Griffin. I like it. I'll leave you to be for a little bit with your. I know it's getting a little busier. I didn't trust you. I trust you now. It is getting a little rowdier in here. You know, get to your patrons. Clean that glass a little more. You know where to find me, right here at this bar stool.
Sure. He'll nod. And he'll let you go about your day. Probably like another 10, 15 minutes later, someone will sit down at the bar next to you. Place is getting a little bit more packed. Maybe another like 5, 10 people will come in. Okay. It's getting pretty close to like max capacity.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Like 30 to 40 people probably is like max.
Okay. That's like a decent sized little tavern.
It's not crazy big, but yeah, it's
like bar top, like couple booths, and maybe like
a little bit bigger than the cigar bar, right?
Okay.
A little bit bigger than that. Like imagine the cigar bar had more tables.
Yeah.
So it's getting there, and someone will sit next to you. And it's a small little girl. Not girl, but woman. She'll sit next to you. She'll look at you. You'll recognize it as the person that was running down the alley earlier. Are you following me too? Who are you?
I'm sorry. You might have me confused with someone else.
No, I saw you in the alley. 100%. Who are you?
Like, look at her and be like hushed a little bit. I was just trying to be a good lad. I saw you in trouble. There's people following you. They seemed like bad men. I'm not the greatest man myself. I won't lie to you, but I just wanted to help a wee lass out. Apologies if I offended you by that or anything. Can I buy you a drink or something to make up? I guess not make up for it. I did save you, but to try and mend some bonds here.
A normal man doesn't drop down 20, 30 feet and save someone. So I'll ask again, who are you?
I never said ye was a normal man. I just said I wasn't a great man. I'm Charlie. I'm new in town. This is my, well, I say I'm very new in town. The moment I saw you was just about a couple minutes before I came into town. That was the first thing I saw.
You just climb buildings.
I don't know what to think of.
First time you get into town?
Sorry, what'd you say?
You just climb buildings the first thing you do when you get into town?
Is that against the law? I like to climb things. Is that?
It's a little suspicious, don't you think?
Back where we from, it's still suspicious, but it's not as frowned upon. It's I've had my dabbles with a few. You can call them clubs from time to time, where that's a skill that we've learned in our travels.
Clubs.
I don't want to say guild.
Oh. Gotcha.
Oh, wait. Was I ever part of the Thieves Guild in this campaign?
Yes.
I know I talked to them.
Don, and you weren't.
Don, holy fuck.
Memory lane, baby.
Yeah, my favorite boy. Okay, so I was like not in the guild, but I was applying for it essentially.
I think so. Like you did the thing for them.
I did like one or two, I think.
Well, you also like robbed the king, right, in Vladstead.
That was the big one to get me in.
I think
but that's
so.
When we cut off.
Yeah.
Do we want to like say I got accepted, or are we trying to say like?
Nope.
I was basically an applicant to the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, you've done like a couple small jobs that you fenced a couple items through them.
Might be tough for you to remember, but that Thieves Guild. Do you remember what town that was in? Just so I can say like kind of like. I guess the chapter of the guild or whatever that I was part of or applying to.
It was called the Watchers. That was like the name of the guild in general.
But, okay, the Watchers.
Yeah.
Like I can name drop that if like another Thieves Guild person knew, like they would get that.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say what I said then. I was part of some particular clubs in the past where certain acrobatic skills or not being seen but still being seen were advantageous to my people.
Ah, you're a thief. You're a rogue. You're a brigand. I get it.
I
You're here for a job, or why were you up on the
I,
roof?
well, the roof, as I told you, that was more pleasure than it was a job. I new in town. I wanted to get. It's a bigger town than I'm used to. I'm used to smaller towns. A little overwhelmed, so I wanted to get where it's a little more quiet up there, and that's when I saw ye. Uh, I'm looking for. I'm not hurting for coinage, but I'm looking more for maybe getting a job or two in town, establishing my name, or seeing what players are around Ye Town over here. Do you before before any of that though? Do you know those men who were chasing you? They I'll get maybe a little more hushed. She doesn't seem very concerned about it, but there is a dossier on you that I mean I know your name is Lily Chen from the letter, and it said to find you when you left this bar. That's why I came here. Uh, it said to capture you by someone named Malcolm. A
Malcolm.
little tough with me accent.
Let me see the letter.
Did I take the letter?
I'm assuming you did.
Okay, I'll give her the letter then.
She'll open up. She'll read it pretty quickly. She'll pocket it.
Me not the brightest at reading, so I might have missed a few words in there.
This is very helpful. Stick around. I'll buy you a drink. Wait for Finn to show up. He'll want to talk to you.
You work for Finn?
Aye.
Are you good peoples, or kind of like my peoples?
We're probably the peoples you'll like.
I how long should I wait?
Give it another hour. He'll be in soon. I'd expect.
You'll try and pace himself. No promises.
She'll nod. And she'll go over to like one of the corners. She'll probably go over to like the drunk guy and like punch him in the face and try and wake him up.
Not paced.
Yeah.
Was she same set of clothes she was in before? Different cloak or anything, or any rings that I would notice? I don't know if I need to do a perception check at the time.
Gloves on.
Same stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Same gloves as those guys, almost, or can you really tell that?
Kind of hard to tell.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have a few more drinks then.
Oh yeah, the tavern music, baby.
Oh, it's back.
But there is no bar band here. Just singing waitresses, and the waitresses aren't here anymore. So, yeah, you can give it a few more minutes, or maybe like an hour and a half, and three pretty like slim, tall guys will walk in. The smaller of the three walking in last. Couple guys turn. Couple guys stand up from their chairs when the last guy walks into the room.
He's kind of like commanding the room a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lily will stand up and walk straight over to him, begin whispering in his ear.
I'll just be kind of turned in my bar stool, just kind of half my body face, and then just kind of observing, but like noticeable enough where he knows I'm kind of looking at him.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll look over, point at you, and he'll eye you up and down a little bit, and they'll continue talking.
Kind of do the whole like pointing towards myself, like, oh, me.
He doesn't react.
Bitch, no humor.
And yeah, they'll finish up their conversation, and then there's a little room to the right of when the entrance, and him and the two other guys go inside the room and close the door behind them.
Not Lily.
Nope, Lily will stay outside.
Okay.
She'll come up to you though and say, "Stick around a little longer. They have some business to talk amongst themselves first, and then they'll come talk to you."
It's getting a bit later. I can't wait forever. I'm not hurting for work too bad. I still need to get myself a room at the inn. Unless Yee's trying to offer me a room for tonight.
No rooms here. I do recommend you stick around though.
I will try.
Sure. Yeah, you can probably get like another drink or two down, and then Finn will come out and he will talk to you. I want to give it a different accent, but I feel like it's gonna be too harsher. By order of the peaky fuck. You think ahead with these voices, man. All right, you there?
I'm sticking with Irish because that's the best I can do.
Yeah, Finn will come up. Eye up and down a little bit more as he walks up, and he'll pull up the stool next to you.
Can I eye him up and down too?
Sure. Yeah, you can eye him up and down. He's a little bit more decked out in jewelry and whatnot compared to like the rest of the people in the tavern.
Anything noticeable, like ring wise or amulet wise or anything?
Nothing too crazy. Just average height guy. Maybe a little on the skinnier side. He's not wearing like a cloak like you are or anything like that. Like not wearing armor. Just wearing like normal, like everyday person clothes. He does have like a little like sheath dagger on his side though.
Okay.
So, yeah. He'll come up and talk with you. So, new in town and already saving damsels in distress, eh?
I got a little bored.
How do I know you didn't set that up just trying to get on my good side?
Why would myself kill both my coworkers and steal all their loot, and I'll show them the fucked up signet ring, I guess. I could have easily just taken that off their hands without them knowing. They weren't the brightest books in the shed, tools in the shed.
Take that off your finger. It's a crime to impersonate the king.
I guess I will show my surprise a little bit. The king?
Aye, that's his signet.
Aye, so I got me a good haul then. I can sell this for a lot of money. No impersonating here, only coinage.
You can try. Not too many buyers for that.
That's Lily told me that only certain people around here have certain connections. That's why she mentioned me to you. I saw.
I have those connections.
Seems you at least have some kind of interest in me and me skills. Perhaps we can make a deal.
Perhaps. Lily might have a little bit of trust in you, but you still gotta earn it with me.
I'm a man of proving myself, not earning trust. Right? That's not the right way to phrase that, but like basically proving it through actions.
Great. We have a little liquor heist coming up in the next few days. Down for that?
Aye, little gig, easy gig. What's the pay?
How much you looking for?
I don't need me price. I'm better than that. I know my worth.
And what's your worth?
You offer me, I say yes or no.
Should be a small 4-man job. 1 crate, full of liquor, 20 gold a bottle. So.
How many bottles up a crate?
About 12 bottles in the crate.
240. That's what, like
something like that.
4 platinum, 5 platinum, or something like that.
24 platinum. Or no.
Oh, it's 10 per.
Do we do 5? Do we do 2? Fuck.
I thought it was either 20 or 10. We're doing.
It's either 5 or 10. It wouldn't be 20.
Okay. Either way, it's like a. That'd be like a good payout, essentially.
Yeah, 240 gold. It's like for 1 day's work is plenty. It's good. But that's selling it instead of drinking it and all this other bullshit, and then finding the right person. 4 people also going on the thing. odds
Yeah,
are
maybe, like,
they run a
1 or
bar. They're
2
probably trying to
platinum.
sell the liquor. So, yeah, maybe like 30% is what your pay will be, and it's going to be split among 4 people.
So really not a great payout.
So it would be 20%. Would be like 5 gold split 4 ways. Maybe.
That's okay.
right?
That's terrible.
No, 20. Sorry, hold on. 24, 48 gold split 4 ways. It'd be 20%.
12 gold a person.
Yeah.
Not great.
$120. No,
I've
1,200 bucks.
this is. It's not my usual pay. It's I won't lie. It's I almost turned it down, but Lily says that you're the man to talk to around this town. I don't know anyone in this town yet. If this is the smallest gig you can offer, that'll earn me my trust. Then I'll do this one gig to earn a better gig, maybe a connection or two. In the past, I said I was with the club. I was with the Watchers. That earns you any trust in my abilities.
Never heard of you. Trying to move in on the territory now, though.
You never heard of us, but you're moving on our territory?
Are you trying to make a move on our territory?
Me lad, I told you I'm new to this town. I had to ask for the town's name. It's I'm well away from me upbringing.
Then what brings you here, and why aren't the Watchers with you anymore?
Me was with the Watchers, not the Watchers with me. I won't overstate my presence with them. Had a bit of a well, you mentioned the King Signet. I had a bit of a run-in with the last king that I was with. If it shows to my abilities, I robbed his crypt. We stole all but one chest worth of his what do we call it? Just goods, I guess. Loot. I don't know what the British word for it would be.
Shit.
Irish word. You know what I'm trying to say, though.
It's not crypt. What is it?
His keep, I guess. No, that's not even it.
No, keep is just like the whole castle. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. What is it? I guess treasury is like the closest thing.
Treasury, yeah. Me and me mates stole all but one chest in his treasury. A bit of a messy job at the end, but that happens when you're stealing from the king and the king's guard. But had to lay low and get well away from the lands. That's why I'm saying I'm not hurting for coinage, but I wanna make me name.
You kidnapped the queen too while you're at it?
He laughs.
If I stole from the king, and I stole all but one chest, I wouldn't be working anywhere. I'd be retired.
Fuck. What? I don't know how I would, because I had all that gold. Like, so it's like the me lads I was with. One kept all of the loot in a. Is there magic? I guess there's still magic in this, right? In any bag that could hold all of the coinage at once, and he seems to have disappeared from me. So I'm trying to rediscover them and get my 2 cents, my two copper back from him, if you catch me drift.
A bag that can hold a plentiful amount of gold, eh?
And not just gold. It was more platinum than you've. I don't know about you. I don't know your connections, but more platinum than the king of this realm has probably seen.
Platinum, eh? A little rare around these parts, but if you're
not where me from.
closer to the doors, it makes sense.
Was I closer to the doors? I mean, we saw a bunch of doors, I guess. So. What was my continent called?
Vord? Dreading?
Board? Dreading? Okay. I don't know if I want to name drop that yet.
Chronicles of Dreading is the other campaign.
The keep was Bloodstead. I don't know if you've heard of it. The tales in these lands. I'm well away from where I was from, so even the sailors I was with sailing over this way, they'd only heard stories in the past.
Never heard of it.
I should be safe over here.
Should be, but I don't know if you're gonna find your mate.
Ye has faith. You know what? If we're still doing the demigod stuff, I'll say Ye has faith and just kind of grab at or pull my because I have the necklace that has whatever Dad's name was.
Mhm.
Pull that out and just kind of like grab it a little bit, but enough where it shows like the insignia on it.
Based. Let me pull up my god sheet.
I forgot what his name was.
Zaim.
Zaim. Okay, I need to write that down. Zaim.
Xaem.
That I was way off. God of darkness.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Pale looking elf with dark skin, short, wavy, pale golden hair.
Okay. I don't even know if they have
fallen leaves.
They might not even have those religions over here, but it's worth a shot.
He's medium height, broad shouldered, and often seems angry. He usually wears leather armor dyed golden brown, and pale brown. Ew, gross.
That's fucking doo-doo armor.
He's also associated with Day. Day? I might have fucked that up. He's often worshipped by the elderly. He's almost fanatical. He has almost fanatical followers. He primarily distinguished the weapons they bear, which is like a fucking weird ass spear. There are large numbers of offerings in him cities. There are many myths involving epic battles of him and Jolier. He is the brother of Kendale. He is known to send dreams to mortals in dire need.
So really what you're saying is besides the shadow part, I have nothing in common with my dad. Not elderly, not any of the other things. Don't hold a spear, don't...
It's more of like his normal, like he doesn't he doesn't use a spear either per se. It's just like
his what he's known
his
as
followers.
kind of.
I want to say there's actually something that's like worshipped by thieves.
But his followers are mainly elderly though.
Sort of like he's kind of like the ferryman type of person in this world.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the elderly that are like getting towards the end of their years.
Yeah. I got you. I thought there was something with thieves though. That's why I chose him.
I think he is.
It could just be the shadows, but
I'm trying to think. I remember reading something about thieves recently. Hindered mortal. I want to say it was vengeance. Respectful known statues of her mountains. She's often worshipped by lawbreakers. So Gaskif is the other. So
that's what I thought was my mom, but we're going with just the single parent raised household here, right?
I think I have it on there. Jason Darkness, Zaim Gaskif. Oh, right.
So I got Gaskif.
Oh, Jack is the solo one.
Really? I thought we shared Zaim.
Yeah, he's just Zaim.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He was
Gaskif's
like ditched by
lawless.
Yeah, he was like he is the total opposite of Zaim, and then Kendall ended up raising him.
Oh,
and then Zaim and Gaskif are yours. Yeah.
And he hated Dad because of that. So Gaskif's lawless god, basically like thief god.
Gaskif is a goddess, but yeah. Goddess of vengeance.
Vengeance.
Beautiful humanoid, dark skin, waist length, rippling white hair, eye color of rusted metal, so the yellowish, orangish eyes. Medium weight and height, or skinny weight and medium height. Often seems angry, robes dyed tan and dark blue. Associated with winter, worshipped by lawbreakers. Seemingly numerous followers can be primarily distinguished by their tattoos. They are a respectable amount of statues for in mountains, known for occasionally misleading great mortal leaders. Yeah. But yeah, I think your necklace is Zaim.
Okay. Well, I'll still just show it off a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna sway him at all.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll definitely look at it and not his head. Doesn't say anything though. Totally forgot where we were at on this fucking dialogue tree. So far off of it. Something about praising. Oh, I have faith.
Yeah, I was asking about basically me finding Velius with the bottomless bag, and I said, well, I I don't know where he is, but I have faith, and that's when I grabbed the pendant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He just nods.
Just nod his head. Well, Alaric, get this man another ale. And come back here tomorrow night, and we'll get you started on that job.
At sundown.
Sundown will work, and you'll slide over 2 gold. Stay down the road. Esmeralda's is a good place.
Alric's already informed me he's a good man.
Not
You bought the blind griffin from the best of the best. Keeps the cleanest glasses around.
It's all he seems to do nowadays, clean glasses.
Oh, he tells some great stories. Even though I haven't heard any stories, I'm just gonna look at him and just kind of like chuckle a little bit.
Claims he's a good singer too, but I haven't heard those in a long time.
Aye. Well, let's get the old what do you call those? It's not guitars. The ancient medieval little stringed instrument or whatever.
Not mandolins.
Let's get the lutes and the flutes and the boots out here. Let's get something going there, Alec. I can watch the bar for ye.
Alaric.
That's the accent.
He'll get a little red in the face and he'll start shaking his head. Not today. Maybe on my day off when I'm drinking more.
Can I just start like singing a hymn of something that might be like a really common hymn, like the Ides of March. Slap the table a couple times, see if anyone else joins in.
Jealousy. A common one.
I feel like everyone's a little sauced up in here now.
A common one is going to be the issue here. Yeah, you can start singing something. Well, no, do you even know one?
I don't know if I do. I'm trying to embarrass Alaric a little more.
You've been around for a while. You've been adventuring for a bit. You can pull something out of your ass and start singing some like little
Deception or something.
Some little like tavern drinking song. We like to drink with Laura.
I was just about to sing that.
We like to drink with Laura.
Slam the glass down a little bit while I'm doing it, trying to like see if anyone else gets rowdy and kind of forces Alaric into this.
Yeah, you just start smacking the thing on the counter.
The Wolf of Wall Street one.
And after a few minutes, or after a few rounds of it, go ahead and give me the persuasion check. See if you can swing some of these guys over. Ooh.
Fuck me.
After an awkward, like, solid minute of you doing it by yourself, Alaric's face, like, eases from the redness, and you can just see it kind of go a little bit, like, more pale. And a couple guys, like, stand up from their tables as well. By this time, Finn's already left after you started trying to get Alaric to sing. He left and went back to his little room.
Fuck myself here.
A couple of the guys stand up. It's not a singing night tonight, okay? Says like this really big guy.
He's like what, like two buddies flanking him or so?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm drunker at this point. Kind of like swing around the bar stool if it's like a moving bar stool.
It's just a stool.
Maybe. Okay. Well, I'll just move myself then, like drunkenly, like towards them a little bit. Half, eyes aren't fully focusing in on them, like half on them, half, off in the distance a little bit. It's not a singing night, eh? It's me tongue says otherwise. I
recommend you call it for the night, or or just pay your tab and get going. Alaric, how much do you owe you? You can take it? You calling it? You starting shit? What are you doing?
I kind of want to start shit. I don't worry about me tab. Me coinage is no problem here. I've already told Larek about that.
Good pay and
What
leave.
seems to be the problem, lads, lasses?
It's not a singing night.
And I told G, and I'll stand up.
It's Tuesday, and we only sing on Saturdays.
First of all, it's Tuesday. And second of all, me tongue says otherwise. And I'll kick over platinum and like 5 gold over to Alaric. And just say, Alaric, I respect you too much to do it in here. I'll be outside if you lads need me. Follow if you want. But I'll be singing outside. I'll just keep like the humming going as I walk.
You're just fucking swinging side to side. Yeah, you can walk on outside. Go ahead and make me like a.
Oh, I need to subtract the plat.
Intimidation check. Does that sound right? 1 platinum, 5 gold. I think is what you said. 15.
Yeah, one platinum, 5 gold. So
Yeah.
I subtracted it, which should be like plenty.
More than enough.
Platinum's not common here.
Yeah.
I'd say it wouldn't be deception. It'd probably be intimidation.
I want to say intimidation. Yeah. It's a charisma based. I'd say. Yeah, maybe you're just too drunk. They don't take you too seriously. Nobody can imagine you challenging like this big, like 6'5", like 280-pound dude when you're like 16-year-old kid type of thing. 18-year-old kid. Nobody's expecting you to challenge like this 30-year-old guy, and take it outside. Basically, like it's like almost too cliche of how you approach this. And so nobody follows you outside. They stay inside, and you can still continue to hear the jovial drinking and whatnot that's going on inside.
I don't know how I want to. Like, I wanted to start shit, but I don't want to force shit. Can I just like cliche movie then? Just kind of like, is it like stained glass or like smoked kind of glass for the windows?
Probably like it's like
can't really
hazy. Yeah, it's not like a perfect view, but like if there's light inside, you can see like the light, and then you can see the figures. You can't like see faces per se unless you got like right up on the glass.
Perfect. I'll hear all the jovial drinking without me now. Nobody singing, everyone having a good time, kind of maybe laughing about me challenging them. Just put like a hand up against the window, like single tear or two just come down. Just let out a
yeah,
and just start like, head shrugged a little bit, just trying to stumble my way to Esmeralda's.
Yeah. Speaking of tears coming down, this is your first solo, basically, like day without your fam bam, the Wellwater gang.
That's a trip. Wow.
It's gone. Yeah. They're nowhere around that you've seen them. Did you guys have a way of communicating before? I don't think so.
That
right?
I could not tell you.
You don't have like an earring or anything, right? I didn't give you like a communication.
That might have been the other
earring or stone or something.
That might have been the current session we had that.
Okay, just making sure.
So we had like a, like a radio almost set up like in our current session.
Yeah, I remember Jack using like the message spell a lot. So
I don't think I had any way to contact anyone.
So yeah, this is definitely the most separated you guys have been. You've done a couple things on your own, but you've had a spot to like meet up with everybody, whether it be like the well in the morning or the places you guys have been staying. This is your first time kind of embracing the world solo, right? So usually Jack's the one that goes up there. Velius is the one that goes up to the bar, makes the small talk, gets the room for everybody, he pays for it, all this other stuff. So it's kind of when you get up to Esmeralda's and you're like, oh shit, like, what do I even ask for? Like, I can order a drink, but I've never gotten like a room for myself or anything like that. So
I do have an idea that you brought up too of trying to find them. I'm gonna save that for once I wake up.
Sure.
If I wake up, if I get a room.
If you make it till morning.
True. I guess first thing when I walk in, how busy is this inn? Does it have a bar? Like, what's the kind of layout?
Yeah, you can walk in. There's a few people like in the lobby, probably like 2 guys and 3 girls. Maybe a little more scantily dressed. And then there is one other person probably at the like front desk. So walk in, it's like a waiting room, and then there's a desk, and then there's like 2 hallways, and then it looks like one of the
no bar or
halls,
anything, just kind of like the waiting area.
Yeah, looks like one of the hallways is like it goes pretty much like straight up the stairs. Maybe there's an office back there type of thing, and then the other one is like a little hallway with like some like rooms. It looks like.
How do I want to go about this? I guess first there's only a few people that are like in there. I'll just kind of stumble my way to the front desk.
Okay.
Is it a guy or girl that's behind the desk?
Girl.
Yes, Esmeralda. My friends have told me to come here. I don't do this, so I don't know really what to buy. You might need to help me.
Well, dear, are you looking for a room for the night, or are you looking for companionship, or what are you looking for?
I lost 3 companions. I could use companionship. Do you know a little two lasses, a lad? Do you have goblins?
No goblins, but a few women, a few men. You could take one of each for the night.
And just companionship, ye.
Companionship.
Do the lasses and the lad, do they? I might like break down in tears a little bit. Do they like well water? Speaking of which, is there a well around here? I miss me well.
In the back alley, there's one there for the community.
And companions.
Sure. If you're looking for a room for the night and 2 companions, we can swing that.
Whatever the cost. Me needs a friend here. It's a new town for me.
It's no problem. It'll be 5 gold.
I'll set it down. Take that out. The alley behind the inn.
Yes, you can walk down this hallway, last door at the very end. Walk out there, and there'll be your well. Here, Duncan, and what's your name again? And other like little skinny girl will pop up. Lyra, ma'am. And Lyra and Duncan will take you outside.
Let's start with cliche. Y'all come here often?
He'll chuckle a little bit.
To the wells.
It's our favorite well.
It is?
'Tis
brighten
indeed.
Up a little bit. And I'll
come out here every morn.
You drink from the wells too?
Every morn. Wash my face, drink.
This land ain't too different from where I come from. We love the wells where we come from, and I'll just kind of almost ignore, I forgot what their names are, but the guy and the girl, and just like run to the well and just, I don't know how deep it is, but I'll just start cranking at the bucket to try and bring it up as fast as I can.
Yeah. Why don't we call the session there for tonight? As Cuck gets his well water, and maybe more companionship than he was hoping for tonight. But we'll figure that out in the morn. All right.
I'm trying to play up like the innocence of Cuck, where he doesn't realize what companionship means here.
For sure. Well, okay then. I think Zach's still out next week, so I think we can probably do the 19th.
Is that another Tuesday?
It's another Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Perfect.
Tuesday.
I should be able to do it.
Okay. I will double check with you probably like Monday. Not that big of a deal. So yeah. And then yeah, we gotta figure out when your Your main campaign is meeting the Kermassus campaign.
Ever.
True. But yeah, that's it for now.
This one was fun.
Yeah, probably gonna be a lot more RP than like combat stuff.
I like that more than like doing like the other shit.
Yeah,
like, I still like the combat, but like I always like the RP part of it a lot more.
We'll still probably like work in some of your thief rolls, and maybe there's like a battle or something like that you need to win, but it probably won't be like crazy big like mass combat anymore.
That's fine. I like more like like making like the small connections or like stealing something here or there.
Yeah,
smaller shit.
So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
This was fucking way more than I expected for the first session.
Yeah, sorry, there's no visuals, but
I planned it all out in my head. That's why I was asking so many fucking questions about every room.
All good. All right. Well, hopefully the visuals next time will match up to your mind prism.
Holding you to it.
All right. We will catch everyone next time on Chaos and Crits. Chaos and Crits. Bye.